If we both do it within the same time period, the door will open.
My intrepid helper. Pleased to meet you. My name's Kiera. You don't look like the usual hooligan, nor like much of a scavenger. Who are you really? Sure you are. What are you really after? Twaddle. Don't play games with me. There's something weird about you. I can just feel it. But let me introduce you to my friends here. Dickie, Bill, Maisie, Laura, and Chucks. I don't actually know their real names, but they've gotten used to the monikers I've granted them. They've been here since before the Big Burn. Original workers of the vault, looking after the treasures here. But, well, their brains have gone to shit. Poor sods. Isn't that right, Dickie? Yeah. Thankfully, you got here before I ended up like them. Truth be told, I was trying to break into the vault. The latest adventure of Kiera, the treasure hunter. And I succeeded. But through a hole in the roof, I've not been able to get back out through. I've been able to survive on my rations and a few mushrooms. Fairly sure they have no side effects. But getting back to the outside world would be nice. I'm a treasure hunter by profession, you see. I came seeking the Bank of England's legendary store of gold. And look around you. Seems like the ultimate hoard, right? But it's a trick! A ruse! A deceit! They're all fake. Plated tungsten, as far as I can tell. Fucking crazy, right? I managed to hack into the terminal there, and recovered ancient access records. Someone tried erasing them, but I've managed to recover the data. The gold was switched out, replaced in a secretive overnight operation, and it was done exactly 3 days before the outbreak of the war. You know what that means? Exactly. You see the same thing I do. It can only be one thing, can't it? There's only one sensible answer to this. Time travelers. Someone knew the war would happen and used future technology to travel back in time, break in, and switch the ingots around. This gold would make them rich, even in the far future. They must have left the fake bars around so that they wouldn't have unintended effects on the space-time continuum. Very clever. And now that I am free, I can pursue the truth. It's time for Kiera the treasure hunter to embark on her next mission. More than a theory. I'll prove it. Say, what do you think of helping me out, Vat Boy? I've always wanted a mysterious sidekick. You could fit the bill. Wait, it looks like you're traveling with someone already? No, sorry. This just won't do. My sidekick having a sidekick? It's ludicrous! I'd be the laughingstock of the Treasure Hunters Club, which is just me for now, but I still have standards. Come back when you take this more seriously. I'm going to gather some more clues here for now. Look out for me around Camden if you want a second chance at greatness. Look, it's Fat Boy! So, have you reconsidered your chance to become sidekick to the great Kiera the treasure hunter? Ha! Welcome aboard, comrade. Here, you can learn my victory pose. Da 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 da! It isn't quite as cool without my old ghoul posse. That's the spirit! Now, away we go! Adventure awaits! Alright, here we go. Have you thought about what sort of sidekick you want to be? You are indeed skilled at that. You see, I've been thinking. Can you sing, sidekick? Impressive. And what about poetry writing? Not bad. You see, I've been thinking. I may have some use for you as a sort of traveling bard. Composing poems about my exploits and such, you know? Aha! The future chapters of the adventures of Keira! There is much to come. I haven't forgotten the mystery of the gold bars for a start. Then there's the crown jewels begging to be nicked sometime. And the secrets of the monarchy to uncover. Not to mention aliens and Angel and everything in between. Just you watch. The secrets of the world sit before us, and Kiera is here to crack them wide open. But one step at a time. We have other matters to settle first. If you wanted normality, you've chosen the wrong hero to follow. Kiera the treasure hunter will not be bound by convention, norms, established wisdom, or anything approaching common sense. Those are mental barriers to seeing through to the true secrets of the world. Snap the bars apart, tear through the locks, and snatch the treasure of truth from within! They are my feats of daring do, of course. Venturing through abandoned places, uncovering the lost treasures of our fallen world. Braving the fortresses of the gentry establishment, liberating precious goods from their baleful grasp. But most of all, there are the secrets. The strange mysteries uncovered in dark enclosures, on ancient terminals, and even lurking in the shadows of the corridors of power. Don't get too cocky. Just try to keep a note of all the amazing things I say or do. Alright? I appreciate it. Seriously. You know, most people get sick of me by now. I've tried being with gangs and cam heads and all sorts, but I never really fitted in. You seem to accept me, though. It's nice. Sure I was. I mean, aren't most people at some point? Unless you're gentry scum or a suck-up Tommy, it's not easy to survive otherwise. I've been in and out of a few different groups, but I was never good at following rules and respecting hierarchies and all that nonsense. I work better following my own rules. Oh, you know, the usual. Shut your trap, Kiera. Do what you're told, girl. You're a useless fucking mental bitch. That sort of thing. What was it the old master said to my dad before they sent me away? That girl is positively unhinged. These fits of hers are utterly deranged. If she has one more episode, I shall have her caned and sold as chattel. Tosspot. Of a sort, certainly. I used to live in a big country manor out east. My mum was the maid and my dad worked the grounds. Upstairs were a bunch of toffs who owned the place. Pretty much owned us. My mum brought me up as a serving girl. I fucking hated it. Every sneer, every mockery, every beating. I remember it all. Scumbag gentry think they deserve to rule over everyone because they were born with a silver spoon rammed up their ass. I wish I'd burned the place to the ground before I'd left. Easy. I was forcibly ejected. After the tosspot made his speech, I went around smashing every valuable piece of china in the building. One of my little fits. So they beat me blue and shipped me off to London, aged 14, to slave in an Isle of Dogs workhouse. Said it was for my own good. That place was hell. Worse than anything I can describe. But I escaped my cage. Lived on the streets for a while, till I eventually found my feet and started to make my own life. And that, dear friend, is the tragic backstory of Kiera the treasure hunter. Hell no. I'd probably be shot on sight. But maybe one day, I can go take my family out of there. Once real fame and fortune come my way, I can go back and buy the manor myself. Turn old Tosspot out on his ear and let my parents own the estate. Ha! But it's just a dream, Keira. Just a dream. It's funny, you know. I always imagined it in comic book form. The brave young Keira, repressed by the world before breaking free! But when I say it all out loud, it just feels sad. Hey, don't be sorry. What happened to your comedic support? You're supposed to cheer me up at times like this. But I have to admit, I've never told this stuff to anyone before. I never felt able. Thanks for listening. You're a good friend.
Hello there,
Hey, I had a question I wanted to ask you. Something serious. Troubled, huh? I get called that a lot. This may sound stupid, but do you ever wonder about what more there is out there? What else is going on in the world? No, not like that. I mean about real events. What's really happening out in the city? Who's in control? And why? And what can we do? Sometimes I just feel so small. So insignificant. I talk a big talk sometimes, but I'm not really a comic book hero tearing down the evil establishment, am I? I'm just a petty thief, scavenging amongst ruins whilst the city is slowly smothered to death by the people in charge. Yes, we can. And maybe I have a chance. Remember that bank vault you found me in? I told you the gold ingots had been switched over. I've not forgotten it, and I've done some scrying around. Those records at the bank I said were deleted? I found signs of the same deletion algorithm elsewhere, but on recent terminals. You know what that means? Yes. Or the same group, at least. By my estimation, this can only be the work of a secret cabal, with links to the insides of the machinations of government. Switching the gold wasn't a pure outside job. And whatever group did it seems to have been active for a long time since. Who knows what's happened to the gold now? And if they have that sort of power, what else are they doing in the city? Well, I'm going to find out. Absolutely. I don't think I could do this without you. I've gotten used to having you by my side. More than that, I've come to rely on you. To appreciate you. I wouldn't be where I am without you. So listen, please. Several of the terminals I've checked had links to a relay point in Camden. The IP records indicate a server there. One that's bound to be chock with secrets. If I can crack in, then we can identify other relay points. That will lead us to the gold, and to whoever is behind all this. I need your help with this. I'm sure we can figure this out together. As a team. I don't know what dangers or obstacles lie ahead, but I know I can count on you.
Mind the gap and all that.
Ha! This looks promising. Let me check out this terminal. Time to crack in. 2 letters, 4 letters... Got it! Huh. Lots of encrypted messages. Let's see, does this decryption algo work? Yes, it matches up exactly with the bank records. Amazing. Here we go. Lots of messages, receipts, transactions going back decades. Huge transactions. All the values are listed in troy ounces. That's an old measurement for gold bars. It looks like the gold was distributed up and down the country to pay for all sorts of things. Computer chips, data storage, lab components, glassware, solvents. But the scale is insane. 210-foot glass tubes. Crazy. It's all signed off by someone called G. Who could that refer to? But surely they're not working alone. Let's hunt about here for more clues. Maybe we can find this G person and squeeze more info out of them.
Well, well. What do we have here? Is there a little mouse crawling through my den?
Hey! So, you run this place? You must be the G from the messages.
That is Lady G. To you, little girl. You hacked into my messages. I'm rather impressed. But what on earth would possess you to come after me?
Don't act like you don't know, vile villain! I seek for the gold that was stolen from the Bank of England. And I know you had a part in it.
Oh my, what an interesting little plaything you are. It is true that I have provided procurement services for a particularly esteemed client. I may even have taken a little cut of the gold myself. Such a lustrous metal.
I knew it! Who are you working for? Tell me where you've hidden the gold!
Do calm down, dear. I know. Let us have a little game. I shall give you a clue. I am a testament to the past, encasing treasures behind glass. I care not for man's deeds, for the world is my creed, and a dip stands at my head locus. Solve the riddle and seek for the scarlet chariot. Perhaps we shall speak again. But first, a little punishment for snooping on my privates. Ta-ta for now.
It's done with. But did you hear? That Lady G person. She's definitely part of it. We have to catch her. We just have to solve the riddle. What did she say again? I am a testament to the past, encasing treasures behind glass. I care not for man's deeds, for the world is my creed, and a dip stands at my head locus. Not very hard, is it? Bingo! No idea what the Scarlet Chariot is, but if we break in and explore, I'm sure we can find out. Let's go! Hey, look! A red car! Get it? We found it! But, I'm not sure what significance it has. It seems pretty bare. Maybe there's a trick or something? Go check out the other side, will you? I just found a pressure plate. I wonder what happens if... oops.
How very amusing. My darling little mouse has gotten herself caught in my trap.
Lady G! Curse you and your fiendish tricks! We will stop you. I swear it!
What a guess you are, dear. But you say we? Oh. You have a pet with you. Hang about. What do we have here? You. Who are you? My. Look at you. You don't know, do you? Do you remember a certain vat, perchance? I had heard about a little slippage incident, but I wasn't quite sure to believe that one of your kind was really on the loose. My client is normally so careful. And you, girl? Do you even realize who you're traveling with? Did you fish them out of the vat yourself?
Huh? A vat? But you can't mean...
Oh, look at that confused face. You haven't the foggiest. This does make things interesting. My client will be most gracious for this little catch. But then, could I find a bigger buyer elsewhere? Would be a risk. Outside the city, perhaps. I shall have to think on this. Oh, don't you worry your little head about such trivialities, darling. Sit tight on that precious bottom of yours until Lady G sorts matters out. Now, I have business to attend to. Be seeing you.
I'll get you, Lady G! Just you wait and see. And my sidekick's not for sale, neither! Curses. I can't believe I fell for such a simple trick. We need to find a way out. Worry not. I've broken into lots of places before. Breaking out is just as easy, right? I just need something a little explosive. Huh. This car is ancient. Let's see here. Is that a lead-acid battery? If I could get this hot enough, I just need a metal oxide. But this thing's fiberglass. Hey, companion! You got anything rusty around you? Oh yeah, that looks perfect. Toss the grill rack over. A shot, companion! Right. I can scrape this off, mix in some metal shavings, ignite a little pile, and, Shit, take cover! The fridge! Come, companion! This is no time for idling about. We have a photo foil. Lady G must still be in the building somewhere. Let's catch her! Villain! I escaped the jaws of death to face you once more! Now tell me where the gold is.
My. What a persistent little mouse. This is fun, I must say. Let us continue our game, then. Another clue. I am at the root of Eris's discord. The forbidden...
Buried beneath an apple tree.
What? How did you...
Eris's golden apple. That's easy. There's an apple tree in one of the halls here, isn't there? The gold must be buried there.
You're not meant to get it that quickly. Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm Kiera, bitch. And don't you forget it.
Impudent wench. I suppose I have to dispose of you now, since I can't let you get your filthy hands on my treasure. And on the matter of names, have you thought about why they call me Lady G? Oh, you charm me, darling.
No, silly. Don't you see? She's a ghoul.
Correct, dear. But there's a little something more. For you see, I also glow.
Oh dear. More things to waste ammo on. There stands another fool who underestimated the might of Kiera the treasure hunter. Now come on. There's a botany section around here somewhere. We just need to find the apple tree. Look, the apple tree! Quick, dig around the soil. We did it! We found the gold! Well, what's left of it, I guess. It seems like Lady G's client has spent the rest. I told you we could do more in this city. We've taken down a real evil conspiracy, and revealed more details of what secret forces are at work. And on top of that, I found out something special about you. No, dummy. I mean your whole VAT backstory. Lady G confirmed it's true. You know what that means? Sounds like a great objective for our next mission. But more importantly, it means I have a bona fide mysterious sidekick. How cool is that? I'll be the envy of the whole Treasure Hunters Club! Which, yes, is still just me. I guess I can make you an honorary member? We did just find a bunch of gold together. What do you say, companion? Let's go hunt some more treasure. Hey, listen, First time for it's about you. I always thought for so long, but then I'm sorry. It's just everyone else. After a while, I hide, but being with you, and I've learned. Well, what? Stop it! Get away! Look, I've done stuff, so please. Keep your hands away from me! Get away! Just get— Boring. You up for some new adventures? Kiera is doing just fine on her own. Why are you asking? Good. Hey, listen, First time, it's about you. I always thought for so long, but then I'm sorry. It's just everyone else. After a while, I hide, but being with you, and I've learned. Well, what? I mean, stop it. Look, I've done stuff, so please. Thanks. But the truth is, I'd rather just forget about it. You're a great friend. I really value that, and I don't want anything to hurt that. Let's head out, okay? The world awaits us, fellow adventurer.